So hi YouTube. We're gonna check out a trending video from TikTok. A lady named Porsche who's been trending. So yeah, let's check out a video.
This is my apartment after I came back home from Vegas. I had a convention in Vegas. I was gone the 2nd through the 7th. Came home to my apartment completely wiped out. My husband left. He left me my jewelry.
Okay, so I think what happened was Porsche was on a business trip. She left for a business trip. She said when she left, everything was fine. Her and her husband's brother, wife, I think her sister-in-law, something of that nature, went on a business trip. Porsche has several online businesses where she sells merch, I think jewelry and all that. I seen earlier, and she was saying that her goals were to, be successful and be able to retire her husband. Now, I am a little bit biased to this situation because not that long ago, I think 2019, I went through something similar to this, to the point where I was kicked out of my apartment house that we shared in like banned. Like, okay, just leave with the clothes on your back or whatever, however they wanted to put it. I had to figure things out, figure why it was happening, and what I was gonna do from there. Okay, like I can feel what she's feeling now. That was me in 2019, but I think she's way more fortunate because she still has a roof over her head, and she doesn't have to relocate. She's not displaced or whatever they call it. And I think she's at an advantage because she doesn't have children. Okay, I had to leave out with my 3 children, not to discount what she's going through. I'm just saying I can feel what she's going through. I can relate to what she's going through. So I think my opinion on it is valid. The only thing is, like I said, I think she's way more fortunate. Oh, and she's married. I wasn't married, but I had been with that person living at that address for over 5 years. Like, I think we moved in 2015 or something like that, or that year before. I'm not certain. And it was at the point where moving in, I had said no so many times, like, no, I'm not moving there. I was gonna stay at our previous apartment. Oh yeah, we was living together before that, and I was like, no, I'm gonna just stay here, because that was closer to my dad, where my dad lived at and everything. It was, I didn't feel like, I felt like he had an upper hand at the place that we moved to because it was the reservation and he was a tribal member and I wasn't. So that's why he had the right to ban me. But relating to her, my thing is, I think he took her clothes. And I think he tried to come up with a statement later about Porsche saying that it was mutual. Like, okay, she knew I was doing her a favor by moving some of the stuff for her. And then he blocked her. How is that doing anybody a favor? But she's at an advantage also because at least he came out with some form of communication. My children's sperm donor didn't say anything. And then what he did was, on the first of the month, my children get a check for being tribal members, $5,000. He was stealing their checks. Since he was a tribal member, he was going to the office to pick them up as usual. He had been going to pick them up when we was living together. And he would keep it all to himself, like, ooh, this is mine or whatever. And I had to call the office and switch that over. But first they was like, okay, you need to file child support. I guess that would be like a separation, but we weren't married, to say that he wasn't in the kids' lives. He wasn't taking care of them. So we went through all that process. And, I did what I had to do, right? But the thing is, he would slide. The 3 times he did come, I think he might have bought my kids some green beans, some cans of corn, They get $5,000 now. Green beans, cans of corn, maybe some Capri Suns or something like that. Some plastic plates and plastic forks, you know, and some Honey Nut Cheerios, because they even had that trending on Facebook or whatever. They had it all on Facebook, that he was spoon feeding and bird crumbs, whatever you want to call it, dropping bread crumbs, whatever, out of $5,000. And the girl did say she said, well, he bought me a car. He just bought me a car, and you know, he got me a house, and we having a baby. And I explained to her, sweetheart, that's all fine and dandy. I'm glad for y'all. No hard feelings. Just be fair and give the children their checks. Because he'll travel and he get a check too. And I just didn't see how it was reasonable for him to keep the children that were living with me check also, when he would come in the house, when he brought the green beans and corn and everything, and he wouldn't speak to my kids. I guess he was in love and honeymoon phasing with the person that he was with. That's why I backed off. I was like, okay, because I know the feeling. I know that when me and him got together, I know what it do. That's why I was attached to my person. You know, I was like, I know how it feel to be in love. I know what love is. So have at it. Do your thing. But be fair to the children and leave their leave their money with them. Let them, don't be spending their money trying to make it seem like you balling. I guess he wanted his stack to be big to show the girl, to impress girl, but basically buy love. You know, that's why I was like, God, you need my kids' money to buy love? Like, what is this? They need their money to eat. You know, and she was like, yes, we shopping every day. She just be like, yes, we shopping. You know, messenger me. We shopping. He'll come see them when I let him come see them. When we get done shopping for his baby that I'm finna have, Giselle, Ivory, Billy, that she would say. It had the baby name, say, oh, he gonna sever ties with your kids when my kid born and everything. So I know where Porsche is coming from. And I think she's at an advantage also, because now she knows. She knows not to build with this fool. Because I was like that too when we was at the old house. I didn't want to move to the new house because I wanted to get into investing. And I also had tried to open up a dance pole business. But something wasn't sitting right with me, you know. And I would try to do stuff to make him leave. To separate from him. Because like I could sense that he wasn't that into me that I should build with him or build him up. And even after he left me and my children for this other girl, they had this on Facebook. Oh, you done built that up and you just gonna let somebody else get it? They wanted me to fight. They want the bitch to get out and fight, right? So I was like, yeah, because everything he paid for. I didn't work this the whole time. Something in me wouldn't let me go forth to go all in with it. It's like something was stopping me, saying I guess my intuition was like, this ain't who you supposed to be building with. Okay, and I would just keep on trying. And some would always get in the way, even down to investing. It goes deep. I had to pay child support, so I had put the Capital One investment account in his name, and I still got the $100 on there in his name. So I was going, God would always let something else come up. My son moved back in with me, and then my other son came from Jacksonville. Something would always come up where I would have to invest elsewhere. I would have to put that, and now I can see it, you know, like Porsche. If you follow your intuition, you're going to come out on top, and you'll see why it had to happen like this. God moved him out of the way from it for a reason. He ain't supposed to go to this season of your life with you. And if you go along with the plan and go along with the flow, boom, you'll be a millionaire quicker. And then he'll be in regret or whatever. Or your business is a boom, be more successful. She probably already a millionaire. I'm just using that for example because that's what I want to be. Okay, she'll be a multimillionaire or a billionaire like Rihanna. It doesn't matter. You know, black women have that in them naturally, I think, to be successful. I think it's in our genes to work hard and grow. That's how I was. My mouth always running on business. And it's something It's like at the height of it, I'd be just at the door. Boom, my baby get a fever or something. Like, it'll be so, my son was sick and everything. It's like something to take my attention away from that. But now that he's out of my life, it's all coming back. It's all, and I can see it for her too, just as plain as day. And it's like, oh God, just standing back with his arm folded at me like, all you gotta do is take action. When are you going to move? When are you going to take action? And stuff has been coming into place slowly but surely. But when I seen this video, I was like, okay, I should do a reaction or rate this video or commentary on this video, because it's so relatable to help women that are going through this see past what they're going through. Because I know what it feels like to be betrayed. She don't got no kids. I would have blowed up my air mattress with my mouth. Laid down, and I would have slept. I don't care if I would have had to take a Tylenol 3 to sleep, or 2, whatever they sell in the store. I would have slept and got me some good rest, child. Well, if you gone out there, because one thing about it, we can't control nobody. People gonna do what they want to do. The sooner we accept that, the sooner we can get on and be about our business, be about our Father's business. And just whatever. But I was in a fight so hard for justice for my children and their future and their finances. And it was a process, about a year-long process or whatever, because like I said, I couldn't see past the deception and the betrayal at first. And then it was like, God was like, isn't this what you wanted? Even though it was 3 years ago. See, that's the funny thing about the universe. It don't give you what you want when you want it. It'll hit you with it later on and be like, but this is, then you ask for this? So that's why people say you got to be careful what you ask for. And sure enough, you really do. Okay, so fast forward to now. This is what Porsche is going through. And I think when she realizes it's not as bad, even though it's aggravating, really. And I think she feels some level of irritation and aggravation with it. Like, why does he have to take my stuff? And why couldn't he just say he was doing that? Because she coming back from Vegas. I know she tired and won't go lay down. You ain't got no bed. Like, what the bleep, bleep, bleep. So I would be more frustrated than anything.
Here in this room here. Yeah, and took everything else, including some items that belong to solely me. He also took the washer and dryer out of here. I also took the bed.
So this bleepily bleep must move that right into somewhere, because where he gonna put that washer and dryer at? So he moved right into somewhere, which I said once she realized it is really petty. And I think he said in another statement that she moving in a fully furnished apartment or something. I don't know what arrangements they had really, and it really doesn't matter. But if you want to play them petty games and do all that, if I were her, I'd do a whole 360. I'd go a whole nother route and just focus solely on my business. She's a single woman. She got it going on. Like I said, she's at an advantage. Because I had to find somewhere saying do that with 3 in-school children on my back. That was still, the school year was still going. So for this little child, I go make me a quick million. She done went viral too. Y'all support her business. Run them numbers up on them sales. Run them sales up. Shoot.
Took everything out of here, cut off the internet service so I can no longer work from home. And then cleared out the closet here.
Hey, he probably know it too. He probably sent some level of success creeping up, but like I say, maybe divine is just moving him out the way. Say, listen, this ain't your part. Since it's time for her to level up or glow up, is divine. I believe in that, and maybe divine just moving her out the way. So, hey, this ain't for you. Moving him out the way, this ain't for you. It's probably her time. Because why would he do that? Why would you be nasty and want to mess up somebody's business? Child, y'all better stop telling these men to tap into different energies. And then everybody get all twisted up. You thinking you this and you thinking you that. Be who God made you. Keep things in divine order. Even though I might be a hypocrite because I got children out of wedlock. That ain't divine order. But now that I know better, and I'm into building now, that was like in my 20s when I ain't know nothing about divine or nothing like that. I wasn't taught this, at an early age. But when I taught myself, and now that I taught myself, it's like, oh, that's how it go? Okay. And so I was able to step back away from childish things like this. It's so childish. Stand back away from it. Let them people go on. Let them people go on. Let him go on. That ain't even what life about, man. You gotta stack your bread. Let them people dealing. They have their vices. Just and let them go on. I be in the mirror, like Beyonce, look at yourself at the mirror, like, bitch, you my boo. Ain't no way.
What y'all come to like? Clear the closet here and left the wedding dress in here. I'll leave that right there for him.
Baby's bridal. Okay, so yeah, that was this clip from YouTube. What's this? TikTok. That's her clip from TikTok. A hot mess. She's so blessed. She got everything already together. She got her online business. Now this video should drive traffic to that, and boom. That's why I'm trying to go viral to support the business. Y'all support the hustle. Okay, just to hustle it up. And I'm already in a spot where the resources are there and everything is going wonderfully. So baby, it's only a matter of time. I think time is on her side also, and I wish her well. I wish her very, very, very well. Like, I wish her like mansion. Never no financial worry in the world again. A new husband and everything if she wish, whatever her heart's desire. That's just my thing. But I wish her whatever her heart's desire, because that is a hard thing to go. That's cruel to do someone like that. Especially someone that you've been with for 18 years. That's not right.